So I was just watching Draco's video. That's how you say his name, right? His Festival of the Bonfire video, he had completely different dialogue than I did. Like, he talked to this guy here. For one, his hat was different. Don't know what that's about. And his hat is different yet again today. Your hat keeps changing, my man. And it is even more... It's pretty, you know, your hat kind of... But I talked to him. How can I help you? What is there to do around here? Okay, there's options I can pick. What to do? What to do indeed. You're always welcome to speak to the other visitors in town. Some may be quite familiar, yes? But if you'd like something more interesting, I invited my brother and his crew to this festival to celebrate in their own way. They've set up by the northwest corner of Detless. If you'd like to pay them a visit, I'm sure they have a request you could help them with. Otherwise, yes, there is one more adventure you could pursue. The event airship pilot. He has somewhere he could take you at my request. Bring some friends or enemies and travel to the Sunset Valley. If you meet me there, I could tell you more of the game we could play. Yeah, I didn't hear this before. This is new information. I wish that I had known this. Also, where do I, over here. I got bonfire crates too. Let's open our daily loot crate real quick, just because I always forget to do this, so I might as well do it. Because I'm hero rank, you know? Oh, come on. That was almost a cool one. We've got 2 tier 2s and 1 tier 1. So let's start with the tier 1 here. Okay, that is interesting. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's a flower. Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. Pet. A vibrant Wibble token. Okay, alright. Okay. Decay bow. Okay, I don't have an archer, but I'll take it. I already have bunny ears, you son of a... 2 bunny ears now, from 2 different festivals of the bonfire. Come on. Wynncraft, why you gotta do that to me? So he said the northwest corner of Detless. So that would be this corner. Are you guys the... what I'm looking for here? The seer and the envoy. Hello, you must be that hero the seer has been telling us all about. Oh, that's the seer. You're talking. Okay. You're scaring them off. You don't have to do this every time. Oh, that's this guy talking now. Okay. Oh, but where's the fun in that? Aren't I allowed to be a little dramatic? It is such a rarity for us to visit the mortal realm. Who are you people? Fine, do what you will. Just remember that I told you so when the hero stops wanting to talk to us. Alright, I understand. Well, hello there, hero. Like I was saying earlier, it's good to meet you. Have you met my brother yet? He's the one who put together this whole get-together. Though if it were up to me, I'd make it more spooky. 'Cause it's October. Well, regardless of spookiness, we're here to enjoy the festivities. Come again if you'd like, hero. Perhaps there's something you could help us with. Yeah, there is. What? Come on. I don't have much to say to you here. Return later, and perhaps I'll be more talkative. Is it because I'm not a high level? Am I getting scammed right now? Dude, am I getting bullied for being low level? Wynncraft. Okay, where's that airship dude he was talking about? Are you the guy? I don't think you're the guy. You're not that guy, pal. Oh, event airship pilot. Battle for the bonfire. Visit the Sunset Valley today. Climb aboard the event airship and be on your way. Well, howdy. Are you here to visit Sunset Valley? Just hop aboard my airship and I'll get you where you want to go. Okay. Ooh. Where am I? Battle for the bonfire. Bonfire keeper. Oh. What? Welcome to the Sunset Valley, traveler. Do you feel the summer winds flowing past? Ah, but you're here for the Battle of the Bonfire, are you not? Then let me explain. In this game, 2 teams will compete for victory. It consists of 2 phases, the wood phase and the fire phase. During the wood phase, you will have to cross the arena into enemy territory, pass their bonfire into their woods, collect the enemy's logs, and return them to your bonfire without dying to score for your team. The team which wins the wood phase will be granted a random boon to assist in the second phase, the fire phase. During the fire phase, you must ascend to the center of the arena and claim the bonfire flame for yourself. Only 1 flame will remain in play at a time. You must use the bonfire flame to burn the enemy team's flag to the ground. Only then can you claim victory. Stronger weapons and runes can be found scattered around the arena. They are powerful, but have limited use. Make them count. There is, of course, a wild card in play, the bonus objective altar. At the start of the game, a random objective will be selected, and both teams will compete to complete it for a reward of another boon. I would encourage you to give it a go. Tell me once you've done so, and I can offer you a gift. Otherwise, if you have any questions, ask away. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like there's anybody else here. It is 6:30 in the morning right now. So not the most popular time for Wynncrafters. I will be honest, but it seems quite interesting. It seems... I guess it's not completely above my level, so that's not bad, not bad. Okay, that certainly seems interesting. Might be something that we could look into doing. I don't know. I imagine these random weapons on the wall are related to the festival. There's a bread merchant back here. I don't know if you were always here. Nope, Festival of the Bonfire. Okay. Yeah. Is there more just like random merchants? What is happening here? Why are the Wibbles having a bonfire? Again, more weapons and stuff just laying around. I don't know what that's all about. What is this? Look at this little rat in a pirate ship. What the heck? That's amazing. Bread enthusiast. Hey yo, what can I do for you, human? Who are you? What do you think of the festival? Thoughts on Deathless Bread? Bye. Who are you? Who am I? Just a humble patron of this fine establishment, of course. I wasn't particularly busy when I was off in Joe Fash, so it's nice to take a little break, you know? Okay. Quite the show you lot have put on here. Nothing like the parties back in Joe's Tavern, mind you. Those can get real crazy, you know. Though I think I might prefer this place in all honesty. Some civilized folk here, not so rough and rowdy as back in old Joe Fash, reminds me of my childhood. Back at my day, tilling the Maltic wheat fields was with my pappy. The folk there were always so kind to me, civil and generous, as a small town community ought to be. I remember those two little old ladies I used to see every day. I'd walk into the town square to get some more water, and they'd always wave me over and send me home with some fresh apples in my bucket. What am I reading? What's the purpose of this? Real community there, you know? Haven't seen much of that since I moved away. Mind you, Joe Fash ain't so bad. Plenty to drink there, and I ain't talking about water, haha. Oh yeah, the festival's pretty sweet. Thoughts on Deathless Bread? He's a bread enthusiast, I gotta ask him. 1 out of 99? Aw man, really putting me on the spot here. For some reason or another, people have been coming out as bread enthusiasts all over now, and my word's been gospel. Don't want to make or break any businesses nearby just because I don't like it as much as someplace else. Don't like it, don't buy it, but some people take things to another level, you know? Of course, I'm confident in what makes a good loaf and what tastes like a loafer's goods, so while I may have some reservations, I'm not going to hold back. There's plenty of different types of bread nearby. Heck, with all the cooking stations strewn about, we've got amateur chefs up the wazoo. Helps that there are plenty of fields right outside of town ripe for the taking. Makes me nostalgic, it does. Why don't the farmers care about people stealing their crops? As my pappy once said, there's two types of farmers. One that confront the heavily armed soldier and one that are living. Loss of his mates must have hit him hard. Probably harder than the clods hit his mates. Anyway, given the airship dock heading straight to Sinfras, I can't say that there's only winners here, but not all is bad. Really, professionals can't ever beat the enthusiasts unless you've got yourself a professional enthusiast. From the looks of things, the bread here is alright, as long as you don't go off and order something that you don't think that I won't think that you'll like. Take it from me. Not literally, of course, a man's gotta enjoy his own bread too. What's your favorite bread here? Honestly, with all the variety, it's hard to tell. Of course, I'd stick with my good old recipe for course, but that'd be cheating. I suppose it'd be Maltic bread in the first place. So Deathless bread then. This bar, what was it again? The crippled conscript? The slackened soldier? Sorry, I've been drinking. Whatever it was, this bar serves a great drink. It'd make my pappy proud. What's more, the bread they have is just perfect. No frills, no fancy prepping, just the fresh baked taste of raw grain and pure sweat. They're probably not selling right now, though. Not literally. Raw bread's too chewy, and I don't want to find out what a sweaty bread would taste like. Anyway, besides my favorite, there's some other things I'd like to mention. Dallas is the trade capital of the province, for one. Sure, there's the local stuff, but really there's all kinds of strokes of different folks. Heck, what you can find will change from day to day. Just because you have a favorite doesn't mean you're limited to it. Always try new things. Can't know what you'll like if you don't. And don't forget to lend an ear to other people. You're listening to my thoughts, yeah? Sure, there may be some differences in opinion, but they're usually just a matter of taste. Unless their opinion is that they like white bread. Clock 'em once for me, eh? Just kidding. I do like white bread, though. I really ought to make a system that'll let me rank my preferences. Mind, not just a there-and-done pecking order, but different qualities, too. Suppose you're a fan of harder breads, but one day your teeth just won't stop complaining. Well, we all have the odd toothache, so why not choose them based on taste instead of texture? Though now that I think about it, choosing by texture over taste only someone with a sore tooth to do in the first place. It makes perfect sense. Right? This whole rat race for taste is what even led to all those hoity-toity pastry puffers out and about round the upper crust of town. Upper crust, man, I am good. There's so much to look for, you just gotta know what to look for. As my pappy said, bread's only as sophisticated as the person tasting it. You focus on one thing, you lose sight of all the little details that help bring it together. How piping hot is it served? How thick is the crust? How long do you let it rise? All affect how it turns out, and just taste alone can't account for the whole taste. There's so much to look for, adding a harvest worth of sugar, just fancy flashing and distraction. But enough about ranking. You know, I had half a mind to prep up some bread for this festival, but then I thought, hey, might as well enjoy the occasion. Can't try new things when you're the one making them or something. I'm not trying to think too deeply here, just stating the obvious. There's quite a bit of people around, and that means quite a bit of people to talk about bread to. Of course, they don't always listen, and what's there to do but move on? Don't need to mess around with people without open minds. But those who do listen, or at least try to, that's where the real pals are at. And hey, you're doing a pretty good job of it. The strangest things unite us. Common interests, common hatreds, heck, anything goes. Like bread, hate white bread, simple as, I'm a simple man. But it's not too bad to live simply. Less to worry about, more time to think. Then again, you're one of them soldier folk, so your simple is probably my disaster. Take what you can get, find a hobby or two. As my pappy said, it's fine to work hard, but you gotta let the crops grow on their own, yeah? I understand. Yeah? Why don't you show it then, looking all grim like over there? There's plenty to do around here, plenty to eat too. Of course, I'm just hanging around the bar, but still. Go on out there and have some fun. I may not look like it, but I'm having the time of my life. And you ought to do the same. This festival isn't gonna last forever. I don't mean to preach, I'm just a humble worker and breadwinner in more ways than one. I didn't mean to go off on some heavy stuff there. Got a bit sidetracked. Did you know that bread's one of the first foods to come about? It's been around almost as long as we have. Makes sense when you think about it. Eating raw grain is just plain miserable. Speaking from experience. Rite of passage if you grew up around farming. But yeah, bread's got quite the history behind it. Gathering around a fire talking it up while waiting for the dough to brown. A great way to socialize. Kind of reminds me of something nearby. Really, what the specialty grain waste and garbage is too impersonal. That sentence didn't comprehend with me. It's just another job, just another product. Where's the passion in making and serving? Have a little more respect for yourself, your customers, and especially your bread. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Sharing recipes? Nope. Trade secrets or some money-grubbing claptrap like that? What's the point to making a new type of bread if you're going to gatekeep who gets to enjoy it? How is anyone supposed to improve it? And we all know that 7 colors of the rainbow needs improving. Why don't you try selling bread? You kidding me? With all the money being thrown around Calville, I wouldn't last 2 days. I'd be run out of business or run into prison or suffer some crazy bread-related accident. Besides, it'd go against what I stand for. If I bake, I do it to share, not to sell. You run a business, you'll end up making more than anyone can eat, and in the end, you'll just dump the extra off the Sky Islands. I won't stand for wasting perfectly good bread like that. No, not on my pappy's name. Though that does remind me of something. Oh fuck, something that'd be good to know. Take it from me, yeah. How to tell a genuine enthusiast from a wannabe, and I'm not talking about a greenhorn here. This goes beyond just bread, you hear? I'm not gonna go around claiming that bread's all there to life. That bread's all there to life. I feel like they missed a word there. Much as I wish that it were the case. Probably one of the best bits of advice my pappy gave me. He'd be proud to know that you're hearing it. A genuine enthusiast understands that everyone's different. There's no one bread feeds all here. Not at all. I mentioned this before about matters of taste, but I gotta emphasize matters of values too. Sure, it's important to share your piece, but it's just as important to listen to others. No shame in listening to those who know less, and there's no shame in knowing less. But the wannabes just want to use their status as an enthusiast to try to shove around others. They won't listen because they want to think that they know all there is. The real enthusiasts, they want to share because they want to share. No more, no less. Nothing beyond that. Just keep this in mind, and I think you'll come to appreciate things a little more. Anyway, I got some time left for one last question. That's back to drinking for me. Thoughts on airship food? Like what's the deal with airplane food? Airship food, yes. What is this, a comedy setup? Get out of here. If you can't think of anything to say, then you don't need to force yourself. Go out and have some fun. I must admit, airship food gets a bad rep. Sure, it's terrible, but it's not the food's fault. It's gotta last long and be fast to make and serve. For its purpose, it does just fine. Though I wouldn't get all out of my way to try it, I have standards, yeah? Even the gourmet stuff made by expert chefs gets all butchered up. It's just a matter of priorities. Though I do wish they'd serve stuff beyond white bread. It's already inedible as is, and they somehow make it worse. If that's all, then you don't need to stick around. I'm not going anywhere after all. After all, this rum's not going to drink itself. Woo! Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Okay. What time is it? It's 6:50. I have to go to work now. That took up, like, all of my time that I had before work. I was just checking out things about the Festival of the Bonfire, and I ended up going on, like, a 20-minute monologue thanks to the bread enthusiast. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got 19 days left in the Bonfire Festival. Hopefully you enjoy it, and if there's something that I've missed that I'm supposed to be doing in said Bonfire Festival, please let me know in the comments, and I will be sure to do it. But otherwise, yeah, I don't really know what else to do here. Anyway, hey, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord, and I will see you all again very soon with another Wynncraft video. Bye-bye.